Hi guys, for those of you who are joining our 30-day journal challenge, this is a video that I'm including with the course or the workshop, and I wanted to just expand a little bit on some of the ways that you can journal. I talked about this sort of as bullet points in the introduction overview, but I wanted to give a little bit more detail about each of the types of journaling that you can do. And feel free to ask questions at the end of this video, and I can expand on some of that a little bit more if you need me to. Probably my favorite, and you'll notice from some of my posts, is the bullet journaling method. And just as it sounds, I think we know what bullet points are. You can number them 1, 2, 3. You can do a dot, you can do a star, whatever you want to do. But it's basically just taking your thoughts and maybe not even writing out complete sentences. It would be just, for example, if I were going to answer one of the questions, what are 3 things you like about yourself? I might put, I don't know, ears, shoulders, whatever, personality, I don't know what, but whatever you want to bullet, you would just put a one word or a couple phrases in there that would sort of give you an idea of what you were talking about, sort of a reminder, so that if you were reading through that later, you go, oh yeah, I remember that, or whatever. I think what most of us think about, or at least I think about, the next kind of journaling is stream of consciousness. This takes me back to my 5th grade language class, when we would have to journal, and sometimes we wouldn't even get a topic. And I think back when I was in school, that was more the thing. You just were supposed to look at this blank sheet of page and just start writing. Typically, well, my dog followed me to school, whatever. I don't know what I was thinking in 5th grade, but it's really, you just sit down with your topic, in our case, and just start writing. And typically the best thing to do for this is to just set a timer for like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, or however long you feel it would take to sort of just get some things out. And this can be, again, you're not going to worry about grammar or spelling or complete sentences. This is not going to be graded for, your dissertation. This is just to sort of get those things, those thoughts out of your head and onto paper, so that you can begin to process and think about it. So again, that's stream of consciousness journaling. You just start writing and set a timer and finish when you're finished. Another form of journaling, which it's really funny, it's called art journaling. And this is sort of foreign to me because I cannot draw at all. But when I look back through some of my papers and my journals through the years, while I'm thinking about something, I'll draw a little flower. I always have this little signature flower, or I'll write my name in bubble letters or something on the side. Now, I've seen some amazing art journals, and it's really more like, there's gorgeous imagery and an artwork on the sides, or taking up the whole page. And that is a form of journaling that, if that appeals to you, I think a lot of us do it, and we call it doodles, but art journaling is definitely a thing. And even if you just draw what what your vibe is for that day, or what you're thinking about that day, it's a really interesting method. And sometimes I'll have like these geographic triangles, and I think those are some of my darker moods, so to speak, when I see those. But when I have the bubble letters and the flowers, it's like, okay, I'm thinking about something happy and good. I don't know what that'll look like for you, but art journaling is certainly one of those ways that you can journal. Another one is list journaling, which is, like I said before, bullet 1, 2, 3. Really, you just make a list of all the things that you want to do, or want to explore, or want to think about, or things that have been bothering you, and you just, title that list. I mean, mine's usually to do. And sometimes it's home improvement things. Sometimes it's just, thoughts that I have that I want to, ideas that I have that I want to use for work, or, for a public speaking engagement or something like that. So those lists sort of give me a way to journal some of those ideas in my head that I'm not really ready to deal with at that moment. So that's another way. And then finally, we have line a day. And this, I think, fits kind of perfectly with our 30-day journal challenge. Again, I think so many people are afraid to journal or to write down what their thoughts are and take that moment for self-care. I mean, sometimes mine's just in my planner. I think I explained that in the overview, but one line a day, like a sentence or two about the topic. So it may not be this long, elaborate, 3-page entry in your journal. It can be just a list or of a line, list, bullet of whatever you're wanting to talk about that day. So hopefully our journal topics will give you sort of some parameters of things to think about. I hope that you will take some time for that self-care, that just spend a few moments with yourself each day, and whatever that looks like for you. I hope it brings you some peace. I think journaling and planning with your planner, just writing things down that that you're thinking about, that bother you, that you want to change, or maybe things that you think are awesome and great. Hopefully, we all have those as well. And I think that sort of reinforces, especially all the things that we're doing right each day. I think that reinforces some of our fears and dreads, or whatever you want to call it, for how we parent, why we parent, and some of the issues we have with our kiddos throughout the day or month or week or year or whatever. So anyway, I hope these topics help you a little bit, and I look forward to seeing you. If you are just joining us in the feed, again, this is for you too. You don't have to join the challenge, but we would love for you to spend some time with us over there in the workshops. Thanks so much. Y'all have a great day.